Sophia Smith, welcome to Morning Footy. Thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
You guys are off to an incredible season with the Portland Thorns, and you yourself are having an awesome season as well. 4 goals, 4 assists. You're leading the league. Sophia, what can't you do? Because it seems like you can do it all.
No, no, there's definitely a lot of my game that I know I still need to improve on. I'm still very young, and I get to learn from so many great players around me who have done everything that I hope to do one day. So I just approach every day with the same mindset of I still have so much to learn and I still have so much to get better at. And for me, that's exciting because I don't ever want to reach a point where I don't feel that way, because I think once that happens, I don't love the game anymore. So it's the mindset of I can keep getting better.
Sophia, you have already evolved your game so much in the last couple of years under the Portland Thorns. I mean, how did you do it so quickly and so efficiently?
Just practice. I mean, I'm in an environment every single day with some of the best players in the world, with the Portland Thorns and also with the U.S. Women's National Team. So I always say that when you're in that environment, if you approach it the right way, you have no choice but to get better and to learn. So I just take everything in and ask questions and watch soccer. I mean, I find every opportunity there is to learn and to get better and to find areas of my game that I can improve.
Sophia, hold up. Help me solve this mystery. You come into the league, and you did all right. It was your rookie season, right? And then second year, you bossed it. I mean, I think bossing it, that's too little of an adjective. I think you tore it up. Like, what happened from one year to the next?
I think my first year, obviously I got to Portland, COVID started. It was honestly a terrible year, I'll just say that. Like, I was injured, we had to isolate, I was by myself in a new city that I didn't know anyone in. So I think I give myself grace in the first year because it was tough for sure, and it was not a normal year. And I think I took that year to kind of just find my place within the league and find my place within the team. And then the next year, I just felt like I was ready to take that next step and to show that I belonged in this league. And I don't know, I think it was just a level of confidence and being comfortable in this league and being, confident enough to try things and to be myself.
Sophia, let's talk about this Portland Thorns side. The reigning champions right now, but you guys are sitting on top of the standings right now. Is this team even better than last season's?
Yeah, I think so. I think we have a lot of the same players. We've added some new draft picks, but I think we are only building on last year. Last year we were a great team and we won the championship and we did what we wanted to do. But I think this year we can do that same thing, and I think we can do it in an even better way and be more consistent throughout the season. So I'm really excited about this group. I don't want to get too high on it already because it really has only been 4 games. So I just want to keep building with this team, and I think we could do really special things, but that's only if we stick to who we are and, just stay level-headed.
To that question, if the Portland Thorns are better than last year, Sophia Smith in 2023, better than Sophia Smith in 2022?
I hope so. That's the goal, is to be better every single year. So I hope I'm better this year than I was last year. Obviously, it's a big year for both club and country. So I hope that I'm in a place where I can contribute even more to the teams that I'm playing on.
Sophia, many have said for a very long time that you are the future. We are now in a moment when you have accomplished so much.
We're in the future, Sophia.
Are we in the future right now?
I don't love that saying. I feel like it's right now. Like, right now is right now, and I feel like I've proven myself right now in this moment that I can impact a team at both the club and country level. So I don't love the future saying, because I feel like I can do this right now. And I know I'm young, but I don't think age really has anything to do with it. You're seeing younger and younger players coming into the league and making an impact on their team. So I think regardless of age, we are where we are. And I think the players who are doing what they can do regardless of age it's not always the future. It can be right now too.
Sophia, one of the most beautiful things that I see when you're playing is that after you score goals, the smile on your face is the most genuine thing I've ever seen. Like, you knew that that's what you always wanted to do your entire life. And for the young ladies that are out and the young girls that are watching you play, to see their eyes light up and see you, I know that you were in those shoes at some point. How wonderful is that? Like, just the fact that you're living your dream.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best feeling ever. I have to kind of like take time to actually really think about where I am right now. I definitely was one of those little girls who was looking up to so many players. So to be one of those players right now it's like a dream come true. And I hope that I just can do everything I can every day to be that role model for these players. So it's pretty fun, and getting a goal, scoring a goal, that won't ever not be fun.
Who'd you look up to?
Yeah. Who you were that little girl? Who were you watching?
Yeah. I mean, I was watching Megan Rapinoe, Tobin Heath, Alex Morgan, Marta. I was a big Marta fan. She was probably one of my favorite players to watch just because there was nobody like Marta. She was doing it, at such a level that was so fun to watch. She was creative, so I was a big Marta fan. Abby Wambach, Mia Hamm. Yeah.
So you're on the U.S. women's national team with some of those players that you just mentioned. Sophia, who have you learned the most from, would you say, in your career?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, there's quite a few. I would say my early days with the national team, Tobin Heath was someone who really kind of took me under her wing and helped me out. We played the same position, and she was someone that was a really good teammate and friend to me, and she still is to this day. She checks in after a lot of games. She texts me, good job, try this. So Tobin has taught me a lot. I'm obviously on the Thorns with Crystal Dunn and Becky Sauerbrunn, so I learn from them every day. Crystal is like a big sister to me, and I don't know what I would do without her. So I mean, all of them have taught me different things. I play with Alex with the national team, so I learn a lot from Alex just in playing, and off the field we've gotten pretty close too. So all these players have just been really welcoming, and regardless of my age, have kind of helped me out and believed in me.
Speaking of people that believe in you and that have helped you out, you have spoken so much about Lauren Donaldson having a massive impact in coaching you. And then you scored that golazo against him in Jamaica, not in Jamaica, against Jamaica. What is that, though? Like, the idea that someone influences you so much, and then you score on him, and now that's up for
yeah, CONCACAF goal of the year.
Goal of the year. So you got to tell people to vote for you for that too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like a pretty funny moment. I know when I think it was U20, we also played against Jamaica. He was the coach, and I scored against them in that tournament. So it's just like weird how that happens, but we always laugh about it. It's a fun game, and I always tell him, I'm like, you probably taught me that. So if I'm doing anything against my team, you probably taught me it. So he can't even be mad about it. But he's never anything but proud of me and happy for me, and seeing me have success is a good moment for him, because he knows, and I've made it clear to him, that he played a very, very big role in that, and is still to this day one of the most important people in my life, and people who've helped me get to where I am.
He taught you that. Now he's got to teach people how to defend that. Talk me a little bit through the goal, because there's a lot of swag in that goal. You pop it over a defender outside of the boot finish. Like, talk me through that step by step.
I don't even know. I think in that tournament, the first game that I played, it wasn't my best game. I think there was kind of a lot of nerves, a lot of stress. So coming into this game, I just wanted to let loose and be myself. And when it comes to scoring goals, I will literally do whatever I have to do to put the ball in the back of the net. And in this situation, that was what I had to do. The finish with the outside of the foot was the only option, because if I waited for it to come to my left foot, it would have gotten blocked. So I don't even think I was thinking. I was just
in game breaker mode.
Yeah, exactly.
It is so interesting to see your personality, when we're in interviews and when you're in person, and you seem so sweet and angelic, and then on the field, you're just bossing everyone, running through them. It is the most wonderful thing to see.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been told, like, you like literally turn into a completely different person on the field. But I don't do it on purpose. I just start playing, and that's just what happens.
Sophia, we obviously are so excited about the Women's World Cup coming this summer. You guys will be heading down to Australia and New Zealand. We know that the United States has huge ambitions. They want to win it all. But for you personally, Sophia, what do you want the world to see from your game?
I'm just excited for a chance to play on a world stage. I think, within the NWSL, we don't necessarily get as much attention or respect for good soccer playing as we probably should do. So I'm excited to just kind of, hopefully be on that stage and get to show the world what I can do on a global stage and on the international stage with the national team. So I'm excited to just hopefully go there and be myself and not put too much pressure on myself, but just, show my creative side, show my physical side, and contribute to the team if I make the roster in any way that I can. So yeah, it's a pretty exciting.
You're gonna make that roster, Sophia.
She's a lock.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can never know.
We can speculate.
Sophia, we cannot see. We can't even wait to watch you do your thing at the World Cup. But I got to ask on a more personal note. You and your boyfriend are the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm a little bit jealous, but he is entering the NFL draft this week. What are those nerves? Where are you going to watch it? How excited are you for him?
I am so excited for him. He literally, I don't know anyone like him. He works harder than anyone I know. I've learned so much from him because he has had his fair share of adversity, and he just keeps going and doesn't stop, and now it's going to pay off for him. So I don't know. We'll see where he gets drafted to. I'll be happy for him anywhere he goes. Obviously, I'm hoping it's kind of close to Portland, or a quick flight. But yeah, it's a pretty exciting week. I think
we got the
Seahawks. We got the Seahawks on our speed dial.
Yeah, exactly. Michael Wilson, you need a wide receiver.
Yeah.
We'll make some calls, Sophia.
Yeah, please do. We're crossing our fingers for the Seahawks.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck this season, Sophia. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.